welcome to my channel. My name is Stacy and I make videos on fashion, styling, and shopping. And today's video is going to be a Zara haul. I don't know if I've done like a dedicated Zara haul in like a really long time. So it's a long time coming. I think you guys are gonna really enjoy it. I do have one piece from AFRM, which I will be showing you because I did get that. But this is more or less a collective haul from the beginning of the year until now. I was on a no buy for January. However, I did have some birthday money and gift cards. So I was able to pick up the AFRM dress and a couple of items from Zara last month with those gift cards, but then everything else I've got most recently was in February. So more of a collective haul, but most of the things that I bought, including the AFRM items, should still be available on the website. And maybe one item sold out with Zara. Y'all know how Zara does. Y'all already know, but for the most part, it's fairly recent, so you should be able to pick them up if you are interested. Let's get into my outfit of the day because I'm really trying not to make this video long. I am filming it before I go to work. So that's that. My outfit of the day is Future Collective dress, the denim dress from Kalana Barfield Brown's first drop, I think. So this should not even still be available, but you guys know what it is, I'm pretty sure. So it is what it is. I wore it without the belt. It's more of a shift dress and I kind of like it. Actually, just rolled up the sleeves a little bit. And that's pretty much my look for today. So before we get into Zara, let's get into AFRM. And it's AFRM. You guys have probably seen it. I think that they sell the brand at Nordstrom's. They may have been my first introduction to the brand, I think. I think I bought one of their dresses to wear to like a girls event and we ended up not having it, so I returned the dresses. I think it was an animal print theme and it was like an animal print, like more of a fitted dress and sort of the same material as this dress here. So I'm pretty familiar with them because I do think that they, at least they used to sell this brand at Nordstrom's. I haven't even been to a Nordstrom's in a long time, really since I've moved to DC, honestly, because I don't really even go to the mall like that anymore. Everything that I do buy is pretty much online because the mall here is just like, y'all, let me tell y'all something. Living in DC, I digress. Living in DC, it's like I love living in DC. I love living in the city because I don't live in like the burbs or VA or Maryland. Like I am actually in DC. And it's really difficult to me to shop in DC. You do have to travel to Maryland or Virginia or whatever, and it's a hike. And I'm really not used to having to do a lot in order to go to the mall. Like where I used to live in Houston, Memorial City Mall was like maybe 15 minutes away, so it really wasn't a big deal. Even getting to the Galleria to me from where I was is, in my opinion, more convenient than going to say like Tyson's, you know, because it takes forever to even get out of DC. So I don't know, it's just, because of that and the hassle of it, I just don't find myself going into stores. I primarily do shop online. I will say that with my transition from Texas to DC, I probably missed that the most. And I don't really have like a lot of good girlfriends here to like do like mall trips with. You know, I'd have to like drag my boyfriend or whatever. And he'd go with me if I asked him to. But you know, it's just not something that is really top of mind. But I will say that's probably one of the things that I do miss about Houston. Just the ease of, you know, going to different places and not having to worry about like where you're gonna park. Because even like the mall that's probably closest to me, is it Fashion City Mall, I think? Even that one, you have to pay to park. Like, what? They have a full garage. A full garage. It's not crowded. It's never crowded whenever I go. And because I have been there a couple of times, it's just, you have to pay to park. And I don't know, that irritates me. I'm already going to the mall to spend money and I have to pay to park for a full shopping mall. Not like one of those little centers, like, you know, my girls in Houston, you know, like City Center, you have to pay to park there too. Well, actually, you can still park in the garage for free and you can valet, but if you like park in those other like little lots, you do have to pay. But that's more of a mixed development center. That's not like a mall. I'm talking about a straight up fashion mall like the Galleria. You have to pay to park. And I'm like, I don't know. So anyway, I digress. I don't really go to the mall like that, so I haven't been in the Nordstroms in a long time. So I have no idea what their current selection in store is. But I will say that this particular dress from AFRM, y'all, this dress is gorgeous. I'm gonna do a full try on haul for you guys. I haven't filmed that one, but I did try this on as soon as I got it, and it's beautiful. Like it fits me like a glove. I got this in a size small, and there is stretch to this. So, you know, it's not like it's rigid. The material is so soft. I'm pretty sure it's like more of a rayon material, but I love it. It has like this little, more of a raw hem at the end, like a little bit of a sheer, but it's definitely a maxi dress, but it's very fitted. Like it's not like, you know, a loose style at all. It just really hugs you in all the right places. This came across my Instagram feed and I loved it. I'm like, I love this dress, and I never clicked so fast. I may have gotten 20% off. I'm not 100% sure because it was a while ago. The sleeves are a little bit sheer. The dress is not, like the body of the dress is not sheer, but the sleeves are a little bit, but again, it feels so soft. Again, even this is a little bit, yeah, this one definitely has stretch in it as well. The sleeves, I mean, and yeah. And I think the sizing is pretty much spot on. So I love it. I think this is a really beautiful dress. Initially I bought it for like Valentine's Day, but we didn't even do anything for Valentine's Day. But yeah, I don't even remember how much it was, but I think it was around $100. But I will put all the information up for you guys if you guys are interested. And I love this dress. I highly recommend the site too, because I think that they do have a lot of dresses like this. Even like, not really bottoms as much, but definitely like a lot of like tops and dresses, even a little bit of outerwear that I think is, for the most part, is very reasonable. You know, like, yeah, it's gonna be higher than like a Zara or an H&M, but to me, I feel like the level of fashion that you're getting justifies the cost. It's not like super expensive. And I think that it kind of still gives you more of that, like, I'm not gonna say runway looks, but it does give you very updated, elevated looks. I do like this because I do think that it gives you, you know, the level of style that you would probably get on like a, I'm not gonna say shop bop because they are really expensive, but maybe like a Revolve, I think. But this is kind of like on the lower end. And I think you can still get these dresses on like a shop bop or a Revolve as well. But it's like, okay, you know, if you go to Revolve or a shop bop, whatever, you're probably looking for something that's like really interesting. I mean, the girls are gonna go there if they want to find something, even to wear the fashion week, whatever. I feel like you can go probably here and find something to wear the fashion week, or just something that's really like elevated, that kind of like gives your wardrobe like a nice little, you know, refresh. So I love this. I think this is great. One of my favorite purchases that I will show you today, and I cannot wait to wear it. So on to Zara. So I got a few pieces from Zara last month, and I want to say that I did a TikTok or a reel or something where I was like, oh, you know, their latest selection I was really digging. So I did pick up a few pieces from that. Initially I said I was going to pick up a denim dress, but I don't know, I just kind of find I'm trying to get more separates and less dresses, unless it's like a cool print like I just showed you, because I really want to like mix and match the things that I already have in my closet. And I feel like even though you can layer dresses and things like that, I feel like I have enough denim to be able to do that. If you guys have been following me for a long time, you guys probably do know that I used to be a Zara fanatic. I would buy something from Zara every week, and I will be in the store every week buying at least one piece. But I really haven't felt that way about Zara in a really long time. I pick up some things from here and there. I was very frustrated with their sizing. I'm still irritated that they don't really have a plus sizing selection or assortment. I think that's a complete miss, and I think it's still disrespectful. So I do still limit as much as I can, you know, shop in there. But, you know, sometimes if I see something, because I'm always looking, because sometimes, you know, Zara has those items where you're like, it becomes like a really hot, like, viral item, and then it's sold out and you can't get it anymore. This is one of those items, not this particular one, but there's another like belt bag that I really wanted, and I didn't see it until after I had already bought this one, and by the time I saw it, it was sold out. Or maybe I did see it and I bought this. No, I think what happened was I saw this one, I liked it. But then maybe the next day I saw the other one and I was gonna get it, but it wasn't available yet. You know how they show Zara, they'll show like their assortment, but then it'll be like coming soon. They're always putting it on the site before the units are actually there to be sold. And by the time I went back, it was completely sold out. And I've been stocking it. Because then too, whenever I see something, and I like, and I miss it, and I see somebody else, like I saw Monroe Steele with this belt, and I'm like, oh, that, when I tell you, that's like the worst thing in the world. I hate when I want something, I've seen it, I know I should have went back and picked it up, and then I see somebody else that I like, especially if I like their style, and they got the same thing and I can't get it, like it drives me nuts. This is one of those items. But anyway, Denim Belt from Zara. I really do like this one, but I probably would have gotten the belt bag one as well. I will put a picture of that belt bag that I want up. I didn't even look for that one on Poshmark. Like nobody has it because I really want it, because it doesn't even say coming soon, so I'm assuming they're not going to restock it. But I do like this one. Like this is definitely a good consolation. But I will say that if they would have had the other one, I would have bought that one over this one. But this one, again, I like how they styled it. I like how it looks like it's, if you put this over like a pair of like black slacks, it makes it look like it's a part of the actual like pants. And that was really what made me kind of click on it, because initially when I saw it styled, I thought that it was like one piece. And I was like, oh, well, that's a belt. So I really do like it. It has like a more of an asymmetrical, like, you guys can see that, fit to it. So it's not like it's straight. I think it does kind of give you more of an asymmetrical like look whenever you do button them up. So I like it. I have not worn this yet, but I think this is a nice piece to transition into the summertime. And you know, it's all about denim right now, like denim. So love it. About this last month, and I believe it's still available. I will link it below. Oh, and by the way, the belt size was a medium to large. It was only 2 sizes. I just didn't trust that Zara was going to do the right thing and have an accurate sizing on that belt. I probably could have gotten away with the other one, but I think that was going to be just fine. So, you know, it does have the 2, so it's adjustable in a way because it has like the 2 sets of buttons. Let me show you guys. So it does have like, you know, the 2 sets of buttons so that, you know, it can fit whomever it needs to fit. Basically, I guess I'm assuming that with me using maybe this one, you know, that's a medium size, and then that here would make that one be like the large size, if that makes sense. But anyway, I digress. So I saw this skirt, I was obsessed with it, and I picked it up. I thought that the price of it, and it was $50, was actually really good. And this is more of an asymmetrical skirt here. So it's short on one side and longer on the other. I just thought this was really, really nice. I love how it's pleated because it kind of gives you like the whole schoolgirl appeal. And I like the way that they styled it on the website. Honestly, you know what? You can sell me anything if you have it styled well and it's affordable. And this was affordable for what it was. I believe this is more of a cotton material. If not, it might be a little bit of rayon or synthetic in it. I know it's viscose and polyester, and it has a little bit of an elastic. Does it have elastic in it? I don't feel like it does. Anyway, I got this in a size medium. The size is from extra small to XXL. The medium actually is a little bit too large for me. I can still fit it, but it does sit down. If you wanted to sit up, I typically do go up a size. I think that I am a small in general, but for Zara, when it comes to bottoms, I usually always go up to a medium, and it usually fits me perfectly. But this one was a little bit big. I might have it taken in, I can still wear it as a medium, but I'll probably end up getting it taken in. I'm just not gonna return it and give it a small because it's just not worth it. I'll just, you know, it's not worth it. They might even still have a small available, but I'm not going into Zara anytime soon. So it would have to really, really not fit for me to return this, but I think it's really cute. I think that the extra size does give me a little bit more length over here as well because, you know, it's a little short, but I thought it was really cute. And it was very different. I can see myself styling that with a pair of like Gucci tights, you know, and like a cute little top or whatever. So just, I don't know, I just think the possibilities are endless. You know, you can definitely transition this into like a little barely there sandal in the summertime, like a little crop top. So I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the possibilities with styling this one here. Then I got a couple of things. Got these earrings. They're silver like dangling earrings here, and they are a little bit different. Like one has like a pearl drop here, and then this one has like more of a rhinestone in here with like little clips. I'm gonna post the brand, but this is a dupe of a higher end brand. I forget the name of it. I think it starts with a J, but it's definitely a dupe of a higher end brand that kind of sells like these little mix match dangling earrings that are silver. I'm really trying to increase my silver jewelry because I do have several bags that have silver hardware, and I don't really mind mixing and matching, but I do sometimes feel like most of my like fire accessories are always gold, and I'm really trying to make sure that I have a really good accessory selection with silver as well. So that was why, and I was actually eyeing like the actual real ones of these on like Essence for a while, and I never pulled the trigger because it was like about, I think they were originally like over $100, and I think that they were on sale for like maybe 60 or 70, but I just couldn't see myself spending that kind of money on it. But this was like a fraction of that. I forget how much it was, but it was probably like $22, something like that. So anyway, and then I have these on in my last video, the Love You earrings. I really do enjoy. I've worn these a couple of times now, and yeah, I love them so much. I think they were on the same price, around $20, between $20 and $22. Love them. It's my style. Let me tell y'all something about Zara jewelry. And I was really thinking about maybe doing a video about my, not accessories, but I think like stuff from Zara that I've had for like years that I think is still fire, that's like, that they knocked it out of the park. Because there's another pair of earrings that I have. They're like these oversized hoops, really thick hoops that I bought. I should have bought 2 pairs when there's a backup, and I went back to do exactly that, but they sold out because honestly they sell out jewelry a lot. I don't know if they just don't make a ton of jewelry or they just really sell a ton of it, because for me, I don't really feel like I see a ton of people in Zara jewelry at all. So I have a feeling they don't really manufacture a ton of it. They kind of want to have it go in and go out, because I think jewelry, you know, on the floor, it could be like, in my opinion, well, from my experience in retail, I can tell you that it can get, you know, messy. I think that the damages with having it on the floor can be a lot. So I do feel like they probably try to like keep it tight, because I don't see a ton of people on it, but they always tend to run out really, really fast on anything that's even remotely interesting. That's why, honestly, if I see a pair of earrings that I really like, I usually pick it up at Zara. And I get so many compliments on Zara jewelry. It is not even funny. Like, it's things I've had for years. So I was thinking about doing like a video on like my best Zara pieces that I still get compliments on to this day. Let me know in the comment section if I should do that video, or if you would be interested in me doing that video. The other 2 pairs of earrings that I bought, I have these silver, oversized, sort of like disc earrings. They're really, as you can see, they're enormous. But I have, you know, short hair, so I always like to have like jewelry that's like really big. That's just what it's gonna be with me. You know, it is what it is. I was more into like simple earrings when my hair was longer, but short hair, in my opinion, you need like a nice staple earring to me. That sets your entire look off. So again, these are in silver. They seem a little bit on the heavier side, so you know that's not great. But these are $17.90, so a really, really good buy on that one. And I also have like these other earrings. They are black and gold. These are $22.90, and they're one of those earrings where it's like two pieces that kind of like the black piece goes on the top, and then the gold piece with the little diamond here, that one connects from the back, and you can kind of see the diamond, so it kind of snaps together. I really like that. I love those types of earrings, so I thought that was really cute. And that's that. I do have another pair of earrings I'm going to show you guys, but that was in my next box that I'm going to go over right now. Okay, so let's just continue on with the earrings. I saw these and I was like, yeah, I may go back and get a backup of these, to be honest with you, because I haven't had this size hoop in a long time and they're really, really hard to find. So I think I may go back because these were only $17.90. But when I saw these, you know, I don't even know if y'all could even see that, honestly. I will insert a picture because I don't know if you guys can see it. But these hoops are oversized, like they are huge. I've had a hoop that large before, but I think I don't know what either they turned so I couldn't wear them anymore, but I wore them to death. So that's the reason why I know eventually these will turn, even though honestly no jewelry that I've bought from Zara that I've had for years has even turned. Like that's the crazy part about it. However, I just need a backup, so I'm probably gonna go get a backup of this particular one if they're not already sold out. But I just thought that the size of the hoop, you just can't really find it. Not in fast fashion stores. I mean, they'll give you a nice little cute little hoop, but normally it's about, maybe you may get this size. This one is like, this particular hoop is twice the size of like this hoop here. Like it's enormous. It's my style. I love it. And so I think I'm gonna probably have to get it back up if it's still available. So we know that we're in like this whole like denim craze right now. And it's so funny because people were like, oh, you know, unless you're in Canada and you like do the whole Canadian like tuxedo situation where you're always wearing like a denim jacket and denim pants together, like that's always been a thing. I feel like, you know, sometimes the US turns their nose up at certain things, or it's always, sometimes it's in, sometimes it's not. For me personally, I've never ever in life, it would never ever in life fix my life to say that a denim jacket is out of style. Like it's never gonna be. I don't care. Sorry, I think that might be. I live in a city, so. So a denim jacket is never going to be out of style for me. Like I would never fix my face to say that. And I get kind of tired when people say that because I think it's just such a classic, and I really wish we would normalize not always trying to put certain trends on the back burner. Like, that's one of my pet peeves, if you guys haven't noticed. So people were like, oh, ballet flats are not in. And then all Miu Miu had to do was release a ballet flat, and then all of a sudden now it's all the rage. And it's like, ballet flats never go away. You know, denim jackets never go out of style. And I really wish we would normalize not trying to always put fashion in a box or on the table. Like, let people live and stop always trying to get people to spend money on new trends when the old trends are still fine and still relevant. I think that's more or less my issue with that, with always talking about what's in and what's out. And most of the time, it's not even the case. You're not going to be able to convince me that something that was in this year. It's going to be completely out next year, only for it to come back around and be basically back in the following year. Like, get out of my face with that. Get out of my face with that. I'm sick and tired of having those conversations, which is why you're probably never going to see me do like a trends video. I may talk about something maybe on trend, but you're never going to see a dedicated trends video here. Never. Never, never, never. Not on this channel, you won't. I think I did one early in my YouTube career, so to speak, when I was first making videos. I did maybe one, but honestly, you haven't seen one from me in well over a year. Like, you're never going to anymore. But anyway, got this leather jacket from Zara. These was $69.90, so it's a little bit pricey. I feel like the lighting is not really that good, y'all, but it's a lighter denim, so definitely something to transition into the summertime. But I don't really care about light denim versus dark denim. I know some people are like slaves to that. I will wear light denim in the wintertime. I mean, who cares? It's denim. I don't know. It's like some people get caught up in the stupidest things to me. But for me, you know, I've never got caught up on that. But really, what I liked about this is that it's had like these pockets. So it's more, in my opinion, like a cargo style denim jacket. I love it. Like, I thought that was really, really cute. There may be pants that goes along with that. I'm going to sort of like move around on the site and see. Because, you know, they don't really release everything at one time. You know, they do that a lot, and so does H&M, where they might show something as a set. And then, you know, you don't see this is styled with. Like, say if it was with the pants, you know, you're like looking for the pants and there are no pants to be found. And then by the time you find that there are pants to be found, they're sold out. H&M is very good about doing that. But yeah, so I love it. I think it was $70. I got this in a size large. For me, I like jackets to be oversized. Honestly, this isn't even like super large. I mean, granted, it is large, but it's not like super oversized. It is oversized, but I don't know. If I were you guys, depending on how you like your jackets, I would go up at least one size. I usually get a medium jacket, so I would probably go up, if you were a medium, to large, or large, maybe extra large, or if you like your jacket, or if you just really like things to be somewhat like, I'm not even gonna say fitted, because this is not a fitted type of style jacket, so I'm not gonna steer y'all wrong on that one. If you want a fitted jacket, don't get this. So, if you want it to be what you want it to do, what I think it needs to do, go up a size. That's all I'm gonna say about that. The next thing I got, and this might be the only item that may be sold out, because I think they only had one size left, was these cargo pants here. I love these pants a lot. The material is more of like a viscose rayon type of material. It's not really cotton at all, but it does feel really soft. I love, of course, the cargo style of these pants. These pockets are severely oversized, and of course it has like the little bell actions going on the side of them. This is more of an olive color, so it's not black. It looked kind of black on the website, but I read the description, so I knew it was olive. I knew what I was getting, but don't get fooled by that. It's olive. And sometimes when it comes to Zara, I always look at the color of something, because sometimes the way that they shoot things, you can't tell. I do like this little bungee cord here, so you're able to sort of like cinch this in if you want to wear it as more of a jogger style, or if you want to just do a more wide leg, you have the option to do that as well. I do like the versatility of being able to do both with this pant, because I do think that I will wear them both ways. This is a size medium. It fits perfectly. If I went down to a size small, possibly it would have been a little bit on the tight side, but y'all, I've gained weight, so I'm just not gonna tell you right now. So, but typically I am a size medium in Zara bottoms. This is why I was really surprised at the skirt earlier in a medium was actually, I was a full size too big on that one, I could tell. But I love it. These pants were a little bit pricey too. Oh, I paid $90 for them? $90? God. I mean, I do like these pants, but $90. I will say this though. I bought these pants and I saw, do you know Kia? She does like she's more of a sneaker influencer. At least she's sort of like, I would say, morphed into like a sneaker influencer. She has I think even right now, her Amazon collection dropped yesterday and I completely missed it. When I tell you her drop was fire, it was a lot of cargos and like cargo jackets and everything. I love everything that she had. And I actually really did miss it because I've really just been, yesterday I was off and I was just chilling. Like I was chilling yesterday, you know, watching YouTube videos and, you know, really just trying to get my mind right to like work today. And by the time I remembered, because I think I ran across her IG post of when it, oh maybe it wasn't a YouTube post, but I ran across the post and by the time I went to Amazon, like all those pieces were sold out. She might still have had like some of the like tops, but like the jackets and like the jumpsuit, and that stuff was cheaper than this. Now I will tell you that, you know, sometimes Amazon's quality isn't that good. It's okay, but her stuff looked amazing. So if you were able to grab some of those pieces, because I think that like the pants were like $70 or something like that. So it was, you know, a little bit more pricey than this. But initially I was thinking, oh, if I get that, you know, I might take this one back, but I wasn't able to get it, so it is what it is. But it was sort of like pieces like this. I thought it was fire. It's probably the best collection I've seen since, I don't know. I would be Karen Britchick, because to be honest with you, Karen Britchick is going to be, for me, the best one because she has pieces that I still wear to this day, like those pants, those cargo pants were fire. Again, more cargo pants. She's the one that kind of started that whole thing, but I love it. Love these pants. They were a little pricey for what they were, but I think I'm going to get a lot of use out of them, and I'm going to definitely take these into the summertime. Again, nice little crop top with some cute heels, even with some sneakers. You know, I think this could be dressed up or down. I love this piece. Okay, last couple of things. So, obsessed with denim skirts, completely obsessed. The skirts that I do have now, like the longer skirt, well, one skirt that I had, it wasn't a maxi skirt, but it was sort of a midi skirt, and I've never worn it. I got it from H&M, but it wasn't like super clearance for like $10 or $12. But it was just a nice basic one, didn't have any distressing on it, you know, and I was like, okay, went to put that bad boy on, because I bought it a couple years ago, and yeah, no, couldn't do it, wouldn't pull up. I mean, I could get it to, you know, clothes or whatever, but it was just too tight, and I'm just at an age where I can't be uncomfortable in my clothes. I'm just not gonna do that. So I was like, yeah, that needs to go in the donate pile. I wanted a skirt that was more of a basic, but I really wanted one that wasn't maxi. And the one that I do have right now, it's distressed a little bit, I believe, and it has like an asymmetrical button closure, and it has like this huge slit in the front. This one does have a slit in the back, but it's not super high, but this is a maxi skirt. And I love it. I think they just released this, like Zara has a raw hem here, which I love. I love a good raw hem. I don't know, I think it gives it more of an edgy look. As you can see, like this split only goes up to here. So I think it's still super, like, in my opinion, modest. But, you know, it's still sort of what of a pencil skirt. So it's still very much fitted. And I loved it. This was $60. I remember a time when this would have been $50, but you know, we're just not in those days anymore. I don't know what to say. This is a stretch. This is called the stretch denim pencil skirt, so it does have a lot of stretch in it. Because it has stretch in it, I got this in a size small. For me, like, I think even the last skirt that I do have, the asymmetrical one, that might be an extra small, and I can still fit that. So I know that I could go down a size where I could wear a small, especially with high-waisted things, and I was perfectly right, because this one fits me like a glove, and it goes from an extra small to an XXL. But I will say this when it comes to their sizing with Zara, so I know I was really kind of dragging them a little bit earlier, but I will say that it does seem like they are carrying a lot more larger sizes. It seems like everything that I've bought has went up to a 2X. And that's typically not the case with Zara. I mean, you'd be lucky to get an extra large versus let alone a 2X. So I will say that they've done a little bit of work when it comes to that. But Zara needs to have a plus size line. Like point blank, period, dot. Shout out to Chanel Ayan from Real Housewives of Dubai. But anyway, I love it. I like the fact that, again, it's just a clean, long, because this is a maxi skirt. Clean, long skirt that's fitted. Definitely in pencil style with just a simple, like, you know, slit in the back. Love it. This is going to be something I'm going to pull out of my closet every week because it's just so easy to style. I can't even wait to style it. All right, the last thing that I got, and the reason why I got this is because I've never seen like a DC sweatshirt. I was really shook when I saw it, and I was like, oh snap. So I ended up just getting it. I got this in a size medium, which is a perfect size for me because I wanted it to be somewhat oversized. But I will say that, look at the sleeves. Like, I feel like the sleeves, I mean, they're fine, but I mean, I don't think I have long arms, or do I? So I'm kind of glad I went up to a medium because typically their sweatshirts are made or oversized for the most part, but I usually still go up one size, just, you know, to maybe give some room for like shrinking in the watch or whatever. But I like it. I love how it's gray. I love the red sort of like embroidery, because it is embroidered on here. It's not like a screen print. Embroidered. Did I say embroidered? It's embroidered. So it's not a screen print. Which is why it was a little bit pricey. It was $45.90. I mean, that was way more than I wanted to spend on a sweatshirt from Zara. It is super soft inside, but I understand that this is not a cheap sweatshirt at all. But their sweatshirts are usually always well made. Like, I never have issues with quality when it comes to that. But yeah, that's what I got from Zara. So let me guys know how you felt about the haul. What were your favorite pieces? Are you looking at any pieces at Zara at all? Do you still even shop at Zara? Let me know that. So please, if you like the content, like the video and subscribe. Definitely comment below. That helps me out a lot. And that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will talk to you soon.